My name is Michelle Mugisha Navina. I'm turning 25 in September and I'm currently living in Munich. My mom is German and my dad is from Burundi, which is a pretty small country in the east of Middle Africa, actually.
What do you identify as?
I think mostly German. Well, most of my friends are saying that I'm really German.
How has being mixed race shaped you?
Actually, I never really felt to be different than others. I think because of the school I went to an international school, and it started. Well, I had to handle with being mixed race when I turned 20 and started my apprenticeship. There was actually a point in the school where we all had to introduce ourselves, and I introduced myself in German, said my name, said where I came from, etc. And then the reaction of my teacher was, "Oh, your German is pretty good." So that was actually the first time I really felt confronted with kind of racism.
Do you feel like you are part of the Black community?
Actually, I don't feel like that at all. With mixed people, I feel comfortable, and I have the feeling that we have like the same view of the world, or we have to we are confronted with the same problems. But with Black people, I don't have any connection at all. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my dad left us when I was 12. Yeah, people often ask me if I still go to Burundi and meet, or if I have contact with the family of my father. But actually, I don't know if it is because they're jealous, but I have the feeling that when you're mixed or lighter than they are, they don't really they don't seem to be interested in you, but in your money. So that's probably why that's why I have a lot of prejudice against Black people, even though I know it's like really racist. I don't know.
Do you think you benefit from white privilege?
No, not at all. Well, I benefit from white privilege because I live in Germany. I was born and raised in Germany, and I have a German passport. But that's actually all. Well, I always have the feeling I have to be a little bit better than a white person, for example, to get a job.
You said before that you have compassion with other mixed race people because you go through the same experience and the same problems. What are some of those problems?
Well, first of all, getting confronted with the question where you're from. They don't ask what have you done in your life or where did you live or something. It's just why do you look like this? They don't really. I have the feeling that they do not really care about my person, but about what my parents did that I'm here now. And often these questions don't develop to a good talk. It's just like, where are you from? Ah, where is that country? Ah, okay. And that's it. Like, they don't care, actually. They just want to know why you have not a white skin.
Did you also experience like the complication of sort of being confused about your own identity?
Yes, really often. I'm sometimes I'm a bit angry with myself because I'm against identifying myself with Black people. And it feels a little bit that because I'm half that my other half like kind of just disappears. It's not that I want to live in Africa or that I have to see the family like every year because I just don't know them anymore. But I do want to tell my children later where their parents, grandparents actually came from. And I think it's pretty, it's really important to not lose your roots.
What's your advice to a young mixed race girl?
My advice would be when they get confronted with racism that they just have to have in mind that they are not less worth than the black people or the white people or whoever confronts them with racism. I think that's the most important thing you have to have in mind, not when you're young, but also when you get older.